I keep checking my phone at night, like maybe this time it'll ring. No fight, no last goodbye, just silence between everything. I replay our last conversation, wonder what I didn't say. If I crossed the line without knowing, or if you just slipped away. I don't need perfect reasons, I don't need who's to blame. I just miss the sound of your voice saying my name. You don't talk, you don't explain, you don't tell me where you've been. I'm still standing in the doorway, wondering how this ended. If you ever find the words, if you ever feel the same, I'll be right here listening. If you ever speak again, maybe life got heavy on you, maybe I was just too close, or maybe some friendships fade without anyone knowing the cause. I respect the space you needed, even though it hurts inside. But silence says more than distance, and I wish you would have tried. I don't need long apologies or stories filled with pain. I just needed honesty instead of the rain. You don't talk, you don't explain, you don't tell me where you've been. I'm still standing in the doorway, wondering how this ended. If you ever find the words, if you ever feel the same, I'll be right here listening. If you ever speak again, if this is where our story ends, I'll carry the good, not the hate. But if silence ever gets too loud, and no, it's never too late. You don't talk, but I still care. Even through the unanswered days, I've learned some people leave quietly without saying what they can't say. So I'll leave the light on for you. No pressure, no demand, just a friend who never closed the door. If you ever reach your hand, a real friend shows up quietly, not just when the sun is bright. They stay when the road gets heavy,
when you're losing every fight. They don't need perfect answers or reasons to pretend. They just sit there in the silence and call you friend. They don't count the times you fall or keep score in the end. They lift you up without asking. That's how you know it's real. A real friend doesn't leave when it's hard, doesn't turn away when you break apart. They see your scars, they know your pain, and love you just the same when the world feels cold and thin. They remind you who you've been through every truth and every bend. That's how you know a real friend. A real friend keeps your secrets safe, speaks truth but never cuts. They protect your name when you're not there, even when it costs them much. They don't walk ahead in judgment or stay behind in doubt. They walk right beside you and help you figure it out. They don't promise perfect days, just honest ones that last. They don't run from your mistakes or the shadows of your past. A real friend doesn't leave when it's hard, doesn't turn away when you break apart. They see your scars, they know your pain, and love you just the same when the world feels cold and thin. They remind you who you've been through every truth and every bend. That's how you know a real friend. Not everyone who laughs with you will stay when the lights go low, but a real friend stands in the dark just so you don't feel alone. So if you found that kind of heart, hold them close, don't let them end. They're rare, they're true, they're worth the wait. That's how you know a real friend. Through every season, joy and tear, one truth will never bend. Life's richer, kinder, stronger when you know a real friend.
We've said things we didn't mean, thrown silence like a wall, let our pride do all the talking just to feel 10 feet tall. But when the noise is fading and the hurt begins to bend, I still see you standing there like you always have been. We don't always get it right, we don't always see it through, but every storm we survive leads me back to you. Even when we fight, even when we break, even when the words we say are hard to take, I don't run, I don't hide, I don't turn away. Through the tears and sleepless nights, I isn't perfect, it's choosing to be true. No matter how hard it gets, I'm still here with you. Hold my hand when it's heavy, say my name when you're scared. If we're lost in the shouting, let's remember we care. So find if we must, but don't doubt my heart. I was yours in the beginning, I'm yours in the dark. Every broken conversation leads me back to you. Even when we fight, I'm still here with you.
You didn't say goodbye with anger, you didn't slam the door. You just stepped back from the noise like you couldn't take much more. Saw the way you were carrying, even when you wouldn't say. So I learned to love you softly from a distance far away.
I won't chase you through the silence, I won't ask you to explain. I just hope you find some peace in the quiet you chose to claim.
If you need the quiet, take your time. If being alone helps you breathe, I'll be right here, no pressure, just where I've always been. I won't turn your space into goodbye or your healing into blame. I'm not leaving, I'm just waiting while you find your way.
Maybe the world got too heavy, maybe you lost your life, or maybe you just needed room to survive your own fight.
I still save your name in my prayers, still hope you're okay. Some friendships love from holding on, some love by letting stay.
Distance doesn't mean forgotten, silence doesn't mean the end.
It just means you needed space more than you needed a friend. If you need the quiet, take your time. If being alone helps you breathe, I'll be right here, no pressure, just where I've always been. I won't turn your space into goodbye or your healing into blame. I'm not leaving, I'm just waiting while you find your way. And if one day the silence breaks and you say my name again, you won't have to explain a thing. I'll still call you friend. So go rest your heart a while, find strength in being free. Just know there's still a place for you right here with me. If you need the quiet, I understand. If alone is how you cope, I'll keep the door locked for you and the light of hope.
Didn't plan the road we walked, it just found us side by side. Through late night talks and quiet days, you were there, you never lied. When my world was falling down, you knew just what to say. You didn't try to fix my scars, you stayed anyway. In the mess and in the laughter, in the tears I couldn't hide, you reminded me I mattered just by standing by my side. This is a love song for a friend, for the ones who never leave. Not a fairy tale romance, just a bond I truly need. Through the seasons, through the change, through the storms that never end. If I had one wish to keep, it would be you, always my friend. You saw the best and worst of me, and loved me just the same. You knew my fears before I spoke, you knew my heart by name. We grew through broken moments, learned to rise again. Some people come and go in life, but you always stay. When the world feels heavy and my hope is running thin, you remind me who I am, you help me breathe again. This is a love song for a friend, for the ones who never leave. Not a fairy tale romance, just a bond I truly need. Through the seasons, through the change, through the storms that never end. If I had one wish to keep, it would be you, always my friend. No promises written in the stars, no grand goodbye or start, just a quiet, steady love that lives inside the heart. So here's my song, my thank you note, for all the times you stayed, for loving me so honestly in every broken phase. Life may take us different ways, but this truth will never bend. I'll always sing this song for you because I love you, my friend.
I found us in an old song playing on a radio late last night. Every word pulled me backward to a younger you, a softer time. We didn't know what was coming, we were brave without a plan, laughing at forever with the whole world in our hands. Time was moving so slowly, we thought it always would. If I knew those days were golden, I'd have held them like I should. I go back to where the memories live, in the corners of my mind. Every smile, every moment, frozen in another time. Though the years have changed the picture, and life doesn't feel the same, I still find you in the echo of yesterday's name. Old places wear new faces, some dreams we had let go, but the feeling of your laughter is something I still know. We grew in different directions, learned to say goodbye, but there's a part of me that stays in those days we left behind. I don't miss the pain or question, just the way we used to be. When love was just a promise, and hope was running free. I go back to where the memories live, in the corners of my mind. Every smile, every moment, frozen in another time. Though the years have changed the picture, and life doesn't feel the same, I still find you in the echoes of yesterday's name. If I could walk those streets again, I'd thank the past for you, for every moment that shaped my heart, for every truth we knew. So here's to all the memories that time can't take away. They live in quiet moments, they show up when I pray. No matter where tomorrow leads, or how far we may drift, I'll always know my heart was changed by the life we used to live.
Barefoot on the old street corner, dust on our knees, sun in our eyes. We chased the light till evening called us, believing in every dream we tried. Time was slow, the world was simple, every laugh came easy then. We didn't know we were making memories, we were just being kids back then. Every scrutiny, every promise felt like it would always stay. We thought tomorrow was forever, so we lived for just that day. Take me back to when we were young, when the days felt wide and free, when our worries were paper thin and hope was all we could see. I carry those moments quietly in the heart of who I've become. when we were young. Hand-me-down bikes in summer rain, hide and seek till the street lights shone. Stories told under blanket forts, swearing the night would never be gone. We dreamed out loud, we fell and laughed, got back up and tried again. Every goodbye was just for tonight, we'd meet tomorrow, best of friends. If I could hold one moment still, I know just what I'd choose. The sound of home, the sound of love, with nothing left to lose. Take me back to when we were young, when the days felt wide and free, when our worries were paper thin and hope was all we could see. I carry those moments quietly in the heart of who I've become. Life changed fast, but deep inside I'm still there. When we were young. Now the years move faster, and the nights fall quick, but I still hear our laughter in every memory I keep. So here's to the days that raised us, to the dreams we used to run. No matter how far life takes me, I remember where I'm from. The world grew long, the road grew long, but one truth still holds true. Every part of who I am started there, when we were young. You've seen my tears, you've seen my smile. You walked with me through every mile. When I was lost and couldn't see, you stayed right there and believed in me.
When the nights were long and heavy and I didn't know what to do, you never asked for reasons, you just stayed true.
Through every high, through every low, you never left, you never go. When the world felt cold and blue, a safe place was always you. If life asked who stood by me too, my answer will be always you.
We've shared the laughs, we've shared the pain, sunny days and pouring rain. Even when we disagree, you chose our bond, you chose to stay.
Not perfect words, not perfect days, just hearts that learn to fight through. Time may change 1,000 things, but not me and you.
through every high, through every low. You never left, you never go. When the world felt cold and blue, my safe place was always you. If life asked who stood by me too, my answer will be
always you. Maybe roads will take us far, different dreams, different views, but no matter where we are, I'll carry you.
So here's my song, simple and true, for all the ways you pulled me through. If I ever forget what's true, I'll remember me and you through every season, old and new. My answer will be always you. Always you. Got words I never say out loud, thoughts I hide deep in my chest. But when I sit across from you, my silence finally gets to rest. You don't push, you don't judge, you just listen through it all. You hold my truth so gently, like they'd break if they fall. In a world that talks too much, you choose to understand. You keep my story sacred, right there in your hands. My secrets are safe with you. Every fear, every truth, you lock them away with care, like a promise you'd never lose. When my heart feels unsure and my mind feels confused, I can't breathe, I can't trust, 'cause my secrets are safe with you. Some things are meant for crowds, some truths are soft and small. You never turn them into noise, you never tell it all. You stand by me in quiet ways, no spotlight, no display, just loyalty that proves itself more with time than what you say. You don't need to know it all, just enough to stay. You guard my heart with honesty in your simple love. My secrets are safe with you. Every fear, every truth, you lock them away and my mind feels confused. I can't breathe, I can't trust, 'cause my secrets are safe with you. If the world ever asked my name in stories not meant to be told, I know you choose my silence over words worth gold. So here's my song, my thank you note, for the trust you never break, for choosing loyalty over noise, for every truth you keep safe in a life that changes constantly. One thing I always knew, no matter what I'm carrying, it's safe with you.
There are days when the road feels heavy, when the night won't let me rest, when every step is a question and my heart is put to the test. I've stumbled, I've almost let go, but something keeps calling my name. A quiet voice in the chaos saying, stand up, try again. It's not the easy answers or the promise of no pain. It's the reason I keep breathing when everything feels strange. This is for the dream worth holding, for the love that won't let go, for the light that keeps on shining when I'm walking through the cold. If the road asks for my strength, I'll give it all my life. Because some things, some hearts, some dreams are worth the fight. I've seen hope rise from ashes, I felt faith in trembling hands. I've learned that brave doesn't mean fearless, it means you choose to stand. Every scar tells a story of battles I survived, and every tear reminds me that I'm still alive. I won't wait for perfect timing or a sign written in the sky. I'll move forward in the moment with courage by my side. This is for the dream worth holding, for the love that won't let go, for the light that keeps on shining when I'm walking through the cold. If the road asks for my strength, I'll give it all my life. Because some things, some hearts, some dreams are worth the fight. Oh, even when my hands are shaking, even when I'm scared inside, I'll choose hope over the ending. I'll choose to try. So here I am, still standing with a fire I can't deny. I may fall, I may break, but I rise every time. Let the world test my faith, let the dark face my life. Because what I believe in is worth the fight.
When my raft feels unsure and my thoughts run deep, you hear the words I never say. You keep what I keep. You don't rush my healing. You don't ask me why. You just stay beside me. Let me take my time. In a life full of maybes, you're the truth I know. You don't need a reason, you just don't let go. I trust you with my heart, with the things I hide, with the broken parts of me. I don't show the world outside when the noise gets loud, and I don't know what to do. I find my peace in knowing I can always trust you. You've seen me fall apart, still you never end. You stayed when it was easier to not understand. You don't turn my story into something small. You keep every promise, you honor them all. Some bonds don't need explaining, they're proven over time. You showed me love is loyal in ways so quiet, so kind. I trust you with my heart, with the things I hide, with the broken parts of me. I don't show the world outside when the noise gets loud, and I don't know what to do. I find my peace in knowing I can always trust you. trusted you with quiet truths, with pieces I couldn't share. You stood so close, you called me friend. I thought you really cared. But somewhere in the middle, you chose a different side, and everything we promised fell apart in lies. It wasn't just the broken trust or words you couldn't keep. It was knowing you knew my heart and still chose me to break. You knew my heart, you knew my pain, you knew the lines you crossed. I didn't lose a friendship, I learned the cost. I would have stayed, I would have fought, I would have seen it through, but you chose yourself over us, and that truth hurt too. I replay every moment, wondering what was real, if the laughter meant nothing, or if this is how you heal. I won't rewrite the story or pretend I'm okay. I'll just carry what was honest and let the rest fade away. Some wounds don't need revenge, just distance and time. Some lessons come quietly, disguised as goodbye. You knew my heart, you knew my pain, you knew the lines you crossed. I didn't lose a friendship, I learned the cost. I would have stayed, I would have fought, I would have seen it through, but you chose yourself over us, and that truth hurt too. I won't speak your name in anger, I won't wish you harm. I'll just build my walls wiser now and keep my heart warm. You knew my heart, now I know too what loyalty should be. Not everyone who walks beside you walks honestly, so I walk forward stronger with clear eyes and truth. I lost a friend but found myself the day I lost you.
We've never shared the same sunrise or walked the same street lights home, but somehow in this wide, wide world you never feel unknown. Through letter screens and midnight talks, your voice feels safe and true. Funny how a distant place can feel like home with you. I don't know your favorite cafe or how your city smells after rain, but I know your laugh, your fears, your hope, and that's not something small or plain. Miles don't know us, distance can't tell how two hearts learn each other well. We found a bond without a face, a hand to hold through time and space. I may not see you standing near, but when I need you, you're right here. Some friends are lives, different skies, different days. Still somehow when I'm breaking down, you know the words to say. I don't know how tall you really are, or how your eyes look when you smile, but I know your soul, I know your heart, and that has crossed every mile. The world says real means side by side, but I know better now. Real is showing up in truth, no matter where or how. Miles don't know us, distance can't tell how two hearts learn each other well. We found a bond without a face, a hand to hold through time and space. I may not see you standing near, but when I need you, you're right here. Some friends are close, some worlds away, but you're with me every day. Maybe someday our paths will meet, or maybe they won't, and that's okay, 'cause what we share already proved that love can live this way. So here's a song across the sea, from my heart straight out to yours. No map could ever measure this, no border, time or shore. If distance ever asks our name, I'll smile and say we're friends, not bound by place, but bound by truth, a love that never ends. Slow down, weary heart, you've been strong for far too long. Lay your worries on the ground, you don't have to carry on. The night won't last forever, morning always finds a way. Even storms grow tired and quietly drift away. Breathe in hope, you are safe, you're still here. Let it be still, let it be calm, let peace rest in your arms. You don't have to fix it all tonight, just close your eyes and rest.
the ache you never say. Set them down like heavy stones, you don't need them anyway.
There's a quiet place inside you where the noise can't reach, where your heart remembers what it feels like to breathe.
In this moment, nothing's wrong. You belong. Let it be still. Let it be calm. Let peace rest in your arms. You don't have to fix it all tonight. Just close your eyes and rest a while. The world can wait. The hurt can pause. You are enough, just as you are. Let it be still. Let it be calm. Let peace come home. If the road feels long and heavy, if your faith feels small, peace doesn't ask for answers, it just asks you to fall into grace, into quiet, into gentle light. Let it be still. Let it be calm. Let peace rest in your arms. Tomorrow can take care of itself. Right now you're doing well. Lay your head, unclench your hands. You're held more than you understand. Let it be still. Let it be calm. Let peace come home.
I miss you in the quiet when the world slows down, in the empty spaces where your voice should sound. I catch myself still reaching for words I used to say. Then I remember you're not here, just a memory away. Every little moment feels heavier somehow. I didn't know missing you would feel like this right now. I miss you in the morning light and every lonely night, and songs we never finished, and tears I try to hide. I miss you in the way my heart still whispers out your name. Even time can't teach me how to miss you any less. Your laughter lingers softly like echoes in my head. I replay our conversations, every word you said. I wonder if you think of me when the stars appear, or if I'm just a shadow that fades when I'm not near. I tell myself you're okay, that you found your way, but my heart still asks about you at the end of every day.
and say, in all the little moments that never went